Hare. Dandavat pranam to all. Omijnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tatati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuto Padakmalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Swagrajatam Sabhagana Raghunatha Tam Sajivam Swadvaitam Swavadhutam Sahaj Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhamritamscha Navayom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vrastaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Swaraswate Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvisheshinyavadi Paschatyatarine Chakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanam Vaishnavim Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Jai. My cough is a bit disturbing since last few days. Hare Krishna. What are other devotees? Less participation. Okay. So in our previous session, so in the previous weekend, all of you did your lesson plan, group task, group work. Subhadra group. Introduction, presentation, group exercise, experiential learning, and okay, format is good. Okay, good, thank you. Then Jagannath Guru Rajavidya. Okay, thank you. Looked good for all of yours. What you did. Now, what are your questions regarding this? Any questions?
Pruji, this lesson plan should be for each chapter wise. It should be, or it can be a small section only.
It lesson wise, however you take the lesson. So a section wise you take, like for example, that's what we are going to show you, that each unit, how many sessions, how many classes you are taking. Let's say unit 1, around 12 to 15 sessions we take. Unit 2, around 15 sessions, like that. So whatever sessions you take, how you divide that. So I have got a list that we divided. According to that, I will share with you. If you want, you can follow that. Around 70 to 75 sessions we take for Bhakti Shastri. For the Shamrita, we take around 7 sessions. Ishopanishad around 8 to 10 sessions. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Nectar of Devotion around 10 sessions. Like that. In total, 70 to 75 sessions goes for Bhakti Shastri. So we divided that list. Of course, if you want, you can increase it, take more sessions, but then don't make it into a 10 years course Bhakti Shastri. Eh? Like one thing is, someone might say, okay, what's wrong if I have a 4 years long Bhakti Shastri? Let's study it more deeply. You can study, but at least this course is designed in such a way that it should not be that lengthy, like, okay, going on, ongoing, eternal program. Let the devotees finish within a timeline. Um, if you want to go in more depth, go. You can again come back again and study Gita again with other acharyas' commentaries and various things. But Bhakti Shastri is one thing. Better we better we stick to a curriculum, and we don't much go into other previous acharyas commentaries in Bhakti Shastri. Better not too much introduce there. That's what Atul Goswami was saying. They better not to introduce previous acharyas in Bhakti Shastri level. That in Bhakti Shastri, devotees study Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita, get basic understanding or more understanding on Bhagavad Gita, go ahead with that. Then they can again come back and study more deeply one shloka with Acharya's commentaries, Prabhupada, that can study. We can have separate codes for Acharya's commentaries and all. But sometimes some teachers might think, no, I will take this Acharya, that Acharya, I will like make it full thing. So, which is not wrong, but then in Bhakti Shastri curriculum, we better prefer stick to a basic curriculum so that they can finish within the timeline, get the degree, go ahead.
What is the ideal time, Proji? Like you say, 1 year or 1.5 something, you see that is best.
So around 70-75 sessions we take lessons. So now that depends how frequently you are doing. If you are like, we do 3 months Bhakti Shastri at Mayapur, everyday classes, 5 to 6 days a week classes. So we take around 3.5 months. Or we take, if there are 3 days a week, then it takes around 6 months. Like online Bhakti Shastri, generally now we do at 3 days a week. So that takes 6 months, 6 to 6.5 months, something like that. If we do 2 days a week, that takes around 10 months, including holidays and vacations, festival. That's the 1 year program, 2 days a week. Weekend Bhakti Shastri, if we do 2 days a week, yeah, 1 year program around. But 3 days a week, around 6 months we can finish. 6.5 months. Do it every day, finish within 3.5 months. But then devotees need to study also. Mayapur, when we do Bhakti Shastri offline, devotees come from different places. They come for doing Shastric study dedicatedly. So they don't have any other engagements, just to come and sit and study. Classes, then studies, assessments, preparation. So whole day program, and then it goes within 3 months, fine. But then if you are doing it for your congregation, they are not able to dedicate their full days. So then better to do a like more of weekend Bhakti Shastris, weekly 2 days, 3 days, so that they can get other days for studies. 2 days you have classes, other 5 days they get for test studies. Or 3 days you have classes, they can get other 3 days for studies. That way, 3 to 4 days they can study. They should study, get in a sufficient time for study. So now, for other devotees, because I am going to show something important. If they are not here, is it getting recorded?
Yes, Proji.
Where is Rakeshwar Prabhu?
Proji, he has been admitted to hospital, but he's trying to connect from there.
What happened with him?
Some health issue, Proji, stones in kidneys.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. So how many more devotees are there in the list? The group, how many are there?
at least 3 to 4 devotees more should be there.
We have 19 devotees in the list, including.
We have Prabhu absent.
So what you have to do is this. Instructions for students. Please write a lesson plan for Bhakti Shastri lesson of 121. So what you did, all of you as a group task. Now the same thing you need to do individually. So group task, what you did, you wrote lesson plan. That was a practice. You wrote main lesson plan. Now the final assessment part comes, where all of you need to write your lesson plan individually and submit it to us. Submit it to me. That is going to be your assessment for Bhakti Shastra. Okay. So you see here from chapter 3 and 4 of Bhakti Bhagavad Gita, we have given you a list of lessons like lesson 11, 3.1 to 9, lesson 12, 3.10 to 16, lesson 13, 3.17 to 29. Like that, you get all the lessons here. Around 7 lessons are there. Out of the 7 lessons, you can choose only one. You should pick up any one and you write a lesson plan. Anyone will give you freedom. You pick whatever you like and write your lesson plan and you submit it to us. So how do you write the lesson plan and what to submit? First of all, be clear. You submit to this email. TTC ttc.chatushpathi@gmail.com. Do not send anywhere else, not on WhatsApp.
Prabhu, this mail is there in that handbook?
Its mail is there. I am going to share this document with you.
Okay, okay,
It could be in the handbook also.
okay.
This document I will share with you, this PDF file. So
Okay.
this email you should send, not on WhatsApp, because WhatsApp, this will get deleted and all. On email, it will be on record and I will check on my own time. I will download that and record it, like review your lesson plan. And WhatsApp, it will get lost. Okay, so today is 28th June. 28th June, this you take this 10 days. Then Ratha Yatra starts on 16th of July. We give you time till Ratha Yatra time, 16th of July. Till that time, you prepare. So by 16th of July, all of you should submit. Send your lesson plan to this email. And then after Ratha Yatra, I will review that. Okay. So
Prabhu,
it should,
will you send this document, Roji?
I'll send this. Let me
Okay.
explain. I'll send this. I'll send it. 120 minutes.
No,
So the
that's
criteria, how will I assess you? How will you be assessed? The criteria you see. Introduction, it will carry 5% weightage. 5% marks will go in introduction. How? Links between previous learning. How we introduce, okay, a link between previous learning, previous lesson. Then what is current lesson, what you are going to do, overview of that. And how do you start that grabs interest, sets tension, like how to do introduction. 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever time you want to keep for introduction. How do you introduce? So for that, you will give 5% marks. Strategy, 20% marks for strategy. Is lesson clearly built on objectives? As per objectives, have you followed the objectives? Effective, well thought out strategy, anticipating students' responses. Are sections in appropriate place? Are the section in appropriate place? Just a second. Are the sessions built on objectives clearly? Are sections in appropriate place? Is there good continuity between sections? Based on these things, we will evaluate you, give you 20% marks for that. Learning experiences. Are the methods appropriate, congruent with the objectives? Balance of teacher-led or student-led activities. Are the learning experiences creative and dynamic? Conclusion of this: consolidates learning, time for question answers, link to future lessons, mentions homework or focused learning, reading, rounds up on positive memorable note. How are you ending, concluding? Based on that, we will give you 5% marks. Presentation and clarity of instruction. First of all, clear sections. Okay, first of all, one thing is make sure that you are writing the lesson plan not only for yourself. Your lesson plan write in such a way that other teachers should be able to understand this lesson plan and they should be able to teach. It should be understandable to them. And therefore, first of all, it should be understandable to me. How are you writing your lesson plan? That's why I follow this format. Clear sections with specified timing. Are they clear to any teacher? Or resources, what all things are required for this lesson preparation, all these things you list it. In this lesson, if you are going to require, let's say you are going to play some music, background music, so mention that also, background music, or maybe you are going to play some drama, so some group chits, write-ups, or you are going to do a drawing, so flip charts or drawing boards, if it's offline class, so specifically write it for offline. If it's for online, okay, anything online that requirement is there, write it down. Is the lesson plan contained in one page? Within one page, main lesson plan, put it one page. The word file formatting should be nicely done. Make it within one page. Is the page neat and tidy? Content, detailed content, sufficient content, but not too detailed and not too short. No. Detailed content, details of learning experiences or tasks, guidelines and positive pitfalls, details of PowerPoints or flip charts, etc., etc. Details of exercise sheets, cards, etc. Exercise sheets, cards, etc. Embellishments, inclusion of Prabhupada quotations or stories from Shastra, life of Prabhupada or personal experience. How are you presenting it, basically? That's what we are going to see. So based on this, we shall mark it. Lesson plan format, follow that 3 pages. First page, you write down the objectives, what are the objectives, resources and all. Next page, you write, start the lesson plan, introduction, and the whole body, then round up, then end notes. According to that, you do it. Okay. So I am sharing this file with you in the group. I've shared the document with you. Follow this document. Now, yeah, questions. Yes, Ram Lakshman.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So, should we inform you the topic that are the which
No,
one
no.
we are selecting? No
No.
need.
You don't need to. You just do it and submit it to me.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Topic doesn't need to be unique, na Proji. It can be multiple people might take same topic.
Same lesson plan. Why will you get from other places? I am sharing this only, so that only you should give.
Meaning like chapter 3, lesson 11, maybe 2 people might take. So that
Yeah.
should be fine. Okay.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Correction.
Prabhuji, format, word format you said, no? Which format we can use?
Word,
Like lettering.
you send me PDF or Word also fine.
Or presentations.
Huh?
Can you use presentation also, Prabhu? Only word
Okay.
format.
No. It should be either Word format or PDF.
Okay, Prabhu.
Okay. Hmm. Now I can show you, like I have already showed you simple lesson plan in that page, in that book and book. Now I can show you the simple lesson plan for ISKCON Disciple course. Then you can get more idea how the lesson plan is written. For entire ISKCON Disciple course, we see the lesson plans are written. See? Welcome introduction. First lesson, 75 minutes aims, objectives, lesson preparation. Then again, welcome introduction, kirtan, 25 minutes. PP1 means PowerPoint. So Prabhupada picture. PP2 is for disciple course title. Then PP3 to 4. Next presentation and discussion for 15 minutes. So if you are making PowerPoint, then you can attach your PowerPoint along with your lesson plan. You can send the PowerPoint PPT also to me. Not that just you write here PP3, 4 are like that, but you don't have any PPT. You make a PPT, then you write like this. Otherwise, you don't need to write like this. You just make lesson plan. Okay. Then end notes. The lesson 2, aims, objectives. Then introduction, discussion, Guru Tattva, presentation and discussion, types of Guru, group exercise, round up, and notes. See? Prabhupada is founder Acharya, aims, objectives. Then introduction 2 minutes, the installment discussion 20 minutes, group prepared discussion 30 minutes. So this is called a lesson plan. So like that you make a Bhakti Shastra lesson plan. I will share this document also with you. So these resources I will share with you tomorrow. I have uploaded all these things on a Google Drive. The Google Drive link, I shall share that with you. Okay. Now, just wait a minute.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I ask one simple question?
Okay, Hare Krishna. So now, as per our Bhakti Shastra TTC curriculum, we earlier had 3 sessions of classes. First session, we get overview and then importance of Bhakti Shastri and aims of Bhakti Shastra, these things we get introduced. Second session, we discuss about the lesson planning, exercise of lesson planning. And third session that we would do assessment. Then we introduced another session here, 4 sessions. Why? Because sometimes lesson planning reviews, it takes some time, and then morely in our school teachers board we were discussing a few things about studying Shastra. So that session we extra added, art of studying, some discussion on that. As a teacher, first of all, we need to study. So how do we study Shastra? And writing your notes, or basically idea is that how need to understand or how need to increase our understanding more so that we can teach to our students more. So various ways to study Shastra. Various things are there. It's not any stereotype topic. Okay, we only should study. Or various things are in Shastra. But basic things, basic understanding of Shastra, uh, understanding our Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy, that's important to understand this. So for that, uh, we introduce one more session. So I would discuss few things in this session, various things. So today's session, we are supposed to discuss this. But I had a trouble today, and then with my cough and all, it's getting a bit difficult for me to speak more things. So what I will do, I shall share with you a recording of mine where I discussed all these things in the WhatsApp group. And I request all of you, please go through this. You listen to this. And whatever you like, you can make notes. Whatever you like or whatever inspires or key things, you can share with us in the group. So then we'll know that, okay, you have heard it, listen to it, and whatever you liked it. So I am sharing with you in the group a video on YouTube from my previous session, that please go through this, listen to it. And that's all. We end it here today. Tomorrow's sessions, we shall discuss about learning about the assessments, how to conduct assessment of Bhakti Shastri, exams and all, how to prepare the result for Bhakti Shastri. That we will discuss tomorrow. Okay. So today we'll end here, and I'm sharing a link in the WhatsApp group. All of you, please listen to it. Is it clear? All right.
Correct.
Then-